The Hooper Visual Organization Test allows you to quickly detect neurological impairment. This brief screening test measures the individual's ability to organize visual stimuli, a task that is particularly sensitive to neurological impairment.
Today we are administering the Hooper Visual Organization Test. This is an assessment that looks at visual integration skills. Our client today is Joan Smith. She had a stroke 2 weeks ago that affected her left side. The occupational therapist would administer this test along with a battery of assessments that look at possible neurological functioning deficits.
Hi, Mrs. Smith. My name's Lee, and I'm an occupational therapist. I was looking through your chart, and I saw that you had a stroke that's affected the left side of your body. So what I was want to try to do today is a visual screening. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Now, are you right or left-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Okay, so that's okay. I can fill this out for you. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that would be great.
All right. So first, I'm going to start with a couple basic questions just so we can see where we are.
Okay.
What's your full name?
Joan Smith.
Okay. And what is your birthday?
11/24/1973.
So that makes you 37?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What's the highest level of education you've had?
I finished high school.
Okay. And how old were you when you did that?
18.
And do you have a job?
I am a secretary.
All right. Okay. Well, we're going to get started here. Can you see that okay?
Yes.
Okay. This is a test of your ability to recognize pictures of objects that when the pictures have been cut up and rearranged. Look at each picture and decide what it might be if it were to put together. For example, look at the first picture. What would it be if it were put together?
A fish.
That's right, it's a fish. Now, do the other pictures in the same way. Toward the end, they become rather hard, but try to give an answer even if you're not sure. So we had fish for the first one. What's number 2?
A saw.
Good. And 3?
A bench.
Moving on to number 4.
Airplane. Football.
Number 6.
A hammer.
Number 7.
That is an animal.
Number 8.
A car.
Number 9.
I think it's a cup.
Number 10.
Fingers.
Number 11.
An apple
Good. And number 12.
is a basket.
All right, moving on to number 13. These are Joan's 30 responses. An example of 1 point is for number 4. The correct answer is airplane. She responded airplane. She receives 1 point. For half a point response, number 5. The correct answer is baseball, but she responded with football. Because it is in another athletic ball, she receives half a point. For 0 points, number 10. The correct answer is hand. She responded with fingers, therefore she receives no points.
After Joan completes all of her 30 responses and the credit is determined based on the point system mentioned previously, each of the points is added up to get a total raw score. Joan's raw score is 22. There's also an option to correct the raw score if age and education is below high school or 18 years of age, completing high school at 18 years of age. So if you have a client who needs their raw score to be adjusted, then you can see the manual for that. So Joan's raw score is a 22, and then we can go ahead and look up in the manual under the table for probability of impairment. In looking at Joan's score of 22, she falls under a low probability of impairment.
For more information on the Hooper Visual Organization Test, you can go online to wpspublish.com. The manual also provides all the necessary information to administer and score the assessment, as well as all the psychometric properties.